There's Craigster Sr. and Giorgio. I can't wait to see how fast they go. Plus Ross Sun God and Mr. Dark. The way they drive, there's bound to be sparks. It's a Mustang final, baby. It all comes down to this. Tires will squeal and engines roar. It's petrol-headed bliss. They drove them hard and fast. Push it up to the very last. It's a Mustang final, baby.
Well, as the song said, it's time for the Mustang Final. I'm Tom Spanners Watson, and I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs. And let's check out the 4 finalists that made it through some brutal competition. Right, first up is the number 7, driven by Craigster Sr., weighing in at 49 grams. That flame job looking grand. Then it's Mr. Dark. He weighed in at 50 grams, driving the number 13. And that car has done some incredible aerobatics already, and I'm expecting more tonight. Then, driving the last of the rentals, it's Giorgio driving the number 27, one of the lighter cars that was left, weighing in at only 46 grams, but he's done well to get here. And then, of course, there's Ra Sun God. He weighed in at 49 grams, driving that beastie number 79, and the only one in that Shelby style left in the competition. Yeah, it is interesting that 3 of the 4 cars are all the same model. All right, here we go. We're underway. Giorgio out with an early lead, but Craigster Sr. is trying to catch up to him. Not sure what's happened to the other 2. I can't. Oh, there we go. There's Ra Sun God in the background as they head up Magnus Mountain. Giorgio out with a bit of a lead. Craigster Sr. falling behind, but he's not going to let it go easy. Here he comes. Oh, what an overtake. What a spectacular drive. Just pulled right around Giorgio. Giorgio is going to make it to the finish line, and here comes Ra Sun God through for 3rd place. Not sure what happened to Mr. Dark. We're going to have to check the replay to see just how he flipped over. I'm not sure if it was self-inflicted. So there go the other drivers, and then Mr. Dark, oh, he's trying to make up time and just push way too hard into that hairpin turn. But what a spectacular overtake there from Craigster Sr. That was beautiful work from him, and what a great way to kick off the competition. So you'll notice there are 8 races tonight. We're going to do 4 races, then we're going to mix up the order slightly for the final 4 races. Now, we've got Ra Sun God getting challenged there by Craigster Sr., but it's Mr. Dark who slipped out to a big lead, and that looks like Craigster Sr. chasing him down. I'm not sure what's happened to Ra or to Giorgio, but Mr. Dark flying ahead here, making easy work of the track, trying to make up for that last race. And, whoa, almost overcompensated going through that last turn. And oh my goodness, we've lost all the other drivers. Oh, well, that's great news for Mr. Dark. After he was the only one to not finish last time, that means he now ties for 1st place with Craigster Sr. So everybody has fought for their spot here, and I don't think anyone's going to let it go easy. Oh, Craigster Sr. a little bit slow out of the gate, but he's made up for it. In fact, he's going to lead down State Highway 1, gets a massive spin on. That puts Ra Sun God and Giorgio tied together, and Mr. Dark, it looks like they've all tangled up. What is going on out there? That's just Mustangs doing Mustang things, mate. Now, Craigster Sr. did hold the first Speed Demon Award, but currently it's with Big Mike from NZ Racing, and I don't think that time's going to do it after he pinballed down the final straight. But that is just absolute carnage there as they park up by the sheep. A tragic end to that race for most of the drivers, but Craigster Sr. now out with a 6-point lead over his nearest rival. These drivers really better rattle their dags if they want to stay in this competition. And looks like Mr. Dark has spun around there. That allows Ra Sun God to sneak into the lead. He is being chased down by Craigster Sr. Mr. Dark right on his tail, and Giorgio right there. They're all nose to tail as they hit up Magnus Mountain. Ra Sun God with the lead. Is Craigster Sr. going to pull off another overtake here? Ra's definitely not going to make it easy for him, but Craigster Sr., here he goes, he's going to have another crack right down the outside, but can't quite get there, and we finally get all 4 drivers across the finish line. Wowzers, Craigster Sr. out here driving like a man possessed, 16 points, still 8 points ahead of his nearest rival, so I'd say he's in with a good chance. Now, as we're halfway through, it's time to make an announcement. Best in Show was voted by you as Craigster Sr. Congratulations, Craigster Sr. You're in the lead at the moment, but at least you've won Best in Show. Yeah, there's definitely something about being crowd favourite.
Scratch the wheels and feeling down. If you've gone and cut your rims, then come on down to Jim's. Come on down to Jim's Rims and Tires. We got the best rim jobs in town. Yeah, the best rim jobs around. Jim's Rims, get the best.
All right, as we head to the final 4 races, we've just shaken up the order slightly so nobody's getting stuck behind the same driver every time. And Craig's the Senior and Giorgio out into the lead again. Not sure what's going on with Ra, Sun God, and Mr. Dark. I see Mr. Dark in the background, but Craig's the Senior first up Magnus Mountain this time. Is Giorgio going to try and overtake him in that final straight? He is trying. Craig's the Senior almost blows it completely. Gets caught up. Giorgio gives him a nudge and gets him going. Now it's Giorgio. Ra Sun God slipped through for 3rd and Mr. Dark in 4th. Craig's the Senior just extending that lead out as well as winning best in show, but he almost blew it. He better make sure he doesn't get too big for his boots. Yeah, now is not the time to get overconfident. He's doing really well. He just needs to keep it together. All right, it's Mr. Dark out with the lead. Ra Sun God there gets pushed out of the way. Giorgio gets flipped over off the back of Ra Sun God's car, and Mr. Dark is out by himself. Looks like Ra Sun God and Craig's the Wowzers! Mr. Dark coming in way too hot. And Mr. Dark's just passed us down here by the finish line, bouncing through. Oh, Craig's the Senior with the overtake. Ra Sun God takes it back. Craig's the Senior trying again as they both come down reverse, and it's Ra Sun God first. Craig's the Senior second, but my God, Mr. Dark. I mentioned at the opening he's been pretty acrobatic, but my goodness, he's really graduated from the Bogan Driving Academy, hasn't he? I mean, he got more airtime than Michael Jordan. And then how about this back and forth here? Craig's the Senior, I thought he had him here. He got in front but just couldn't hold on to it, and then Ra Sun God wasn't going to let him have it easy. Well, it's really down now between Ra Sun God and Craig's the Senior. They're the only 2 in contention to take this whole thing out. Yeah, unfortunately for Mr. Dark, the only thing he tried to take out tonight was a plane, apparently. Oh yeah, that boy definitely set a brand new height record on the track. We've never seen anybody get that high before. He was higher than a stilt walker's... Family show, that's right. And Craig's the Senior back into the lead again. He definitely wants to take out this competition. Is he also going to get the trifecta and take down Big Mike from NZ Racing's fastest time? Not tonight. A sub 30-second. Oh my goodness, and the 3 drivers have crashed out again. I don't know if Craig's the Senior paid off Giorgio there to block the track, but Ra Sun God almost drove right over the top of Mr. Dark there. Well, this is all Craig's the Senior. Look at that, 4 wins, 2 second places and 1 DNF. What's he going to do in this final race? I mean, if it was me, I'd be taking it easy so I don't wreck my car, but I just don't think Craig's the Senior's built like that. Well, it looks like Ra Sun God is going to take the lead early on here. He's got a decent lead over the rest of the field. Craig's the Senior slips through into 3rd place. Now it's Ra Sun God up Magnus Mountain and into the switcher. Here comes Mr. Dark through the main lane, and he's flipped over right in front of the food truck. That lets Ra Sun God have a clear run all the way to the finish line. He is going to pick up the win. Craig's the Senior now comes through for 2nd place. And here comes Giorgio picking up 3rd. What an absolutely commanding performance there from Craig's the Senior. He stomped the field completely. 14 points ahead of his nearest rival and miles ahead of the other 2 drivers. So not only is he the overall tournament winner and gets to take home all of the cars, the viewers also loved him so much that they voted him best in show, but Big Mike from NZ Racing takes out the Speed Demon Award. Congratulations, Big Mike. 28.672, just too hot for the other drivers. And we've said all along that we're supporting poor justice, and we've raised almost $700, and we're going to give it a bit of a top up because it's Christmas. Well, it's been a massive year for us, and we're looking forward to a bit of a break. We'll be back some point in the new year. Alright, that's enough from us. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We'll see you next time.
Well, Big Mike was a speed demon. He was faster than the rest. Craigster Senior stole the show because he proved he was the best.
It's the Mustang final, baby. It all came down to this. And number 7 won everything, including BIS. They drove them hard and fast, pushing them to the very last. That was the Mustang final, baby.